Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Firstly, excuse the mess, it is ridiculously hot today. I don't even know why. It's not even that sunny. It's one of those awful muggy days, and this is the best I could do to try and keep cool because I literally can't have a fan on during the video. So excuse my pasty white ass right now. Yeah, we just have to get through this together. So we're starting on the page of Nestor today. He played for Bayern Munich when we played against them in the Champions League last season. Someone said they wanted to see him because of the ridiculously awful performance he put in, missing a penalty and then being sent off. His career, you could say, has certainly gone up in the world since then because he moved to PSG in the summer for £102 million. He's only been at Bayern for a couple of seasons after moving for 80 million from Villarreal. This guy's had a pretty good career so far, so it seems that the game against us that he had was just a slight off day, it's fair to say. He is bloody ridiculous. Look at this guy. Victor Hugo was so nearly the hero. Yes, he was. I don't know what I would have done had Victor Hugo slotted that one in the bottom corner in the 94th minute against Real Madrid to send us through to the semis. That would have been probably the greatest moment I'd ever had on FM, in all honesty. That would have been up there with that 6-all or 5-all draw against PSV with Red Star, which is still, to this day, my favourite game I think I've ever had on FM, along with that 7-0 victory that B67 had against Bayern Munich one time. That was up there as well. That prospect basically has glue on his boots. His first touch is so good the ball won't want to leave his foot when they make contact. What a love story. Yeah, it's Jack. That 19 first touch, I think 19 is probably the highest individual attribute I've ever had on a youth player. I know some of the guys that you guys have shown me for Regen Sunday have had like 20s on some stats, but that's the highest I've ever seen. Obviously it's 18 now, but still, really, really good player, and I think he's got a bright future. One of the most dramatic FM19 episodes I've ever seen. Imagine if Victor Hugo turned it around with the last shot of the game. I have no words for that. The Pendulum was all over the place in this episode. Would love some Pendulum-based merch. So, when it comes to the merch thing, I know a little while ago I said we were sorting something out. What was supposed to be happening with that kind of fell through, so I've had to put it on the back burner, and now I'm going to have to work on it myself, which means that it might not be as good. But definitely some Pendulum of Nonsense merch might be a very good idea, along with some, I wanted to get some, retro-style Bruno Bridge face sort of stuff. Games like that second leg really make me question why I continue to buy FM. Things always seem to line up against the player. I don't know if they do. I think it's more of a confirmation bias thing. You see it like that and you're like, oh, it's always going wrong, but you sometimes ignore the things that go wrong in your favour like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll start to keep track. If something pendulemic, nonsense-wise happens, we'll make a note of it and see which way it went, and then maybe over the course of a couple of seasons we can sort of see where that's swaying. But there's other factors that factor in. Happens in football as well, you know. How many managers have GKS churned through? Good question. So, here lieth the graveyard of GKS's managers during this save. So they had a guy in charge for a little bit in the early stages. I don't know when it was that they got the money, in all honesty. So we're going to have to look around about here, I think, is when they started to get a little bit more cash sort of going. So they had a guy in charge for 3 years, which might have been during the dark times with the Polish FA taken over by Norwich and Rakov. We don't talk about those times, though. But then, yeah, so they had a caretaker manager. Then they had a guy called Dudzic, came in for basically an entire year. He was then sacked. They brought in Alexander Vukovic, who came in for an entire year, and then he was then sacked. Weirdly, they've usually last about a year, it would seem. Apart from this guy. Actually, this was a bit of a messy time for them, wasn't it? But they usually get about a year. So the current guy's actually been at the club nearly 2 years now. I don't know why. Why would you keep this guy? They've got a 34% win ratio. They really do need to be doing better than they are. But there you go. Right, games off camera. Then it's Juventus time. Oh boy. So fresh off the good result against CSKA Moscow, we had, well, I mean, look at this. 37 shots, 13 on target. We drew 0-0. Yeah, I decided to turn it back to positive after this because I felt like we were just getting a bit thrashy with some of our results. They defended well and got the point. It's just, god damn it. And instantly, I know it's in the cup, but we definitely looked a lot better in this game, creating a lot more. 6-1 in this one. Gorosito with a brace. Waterberg grabbed one. Zvigawa grabbed a couple. And Alberto Freitas grabbed one too. Henningsen with a hat-trick of assists as well. And then back in the league away at Legia, a much more subdued performance, but still, we got 2 goals this time. Carroll with a goal and Treverio with another. Carroll is just such a good player, and 2 assists for Saavedra in this game. That right-hand side is really providing assists, and I feel like if Lisic was back, we'd be smashing teams a lot more. He's not going to be fit for today's game, but he should be fit for the Paris Saint-Germain game, so he's actually only going to miss 1 match, which is pretty damn nice, but it does mean that Zvigawa's probably going to be on the left wing this time. Oh dear. And that leaves the league looking like this. It is super tight at the top. We're unbeaten, but so are Rakov. Tied on 24 points. Lechia on 23. Gornik on 22. Lech Poznan on 21. The league is pretty tight this year. Teams are actually starting to put up some big numbers, and that's pleasing. We might actually have a bit of a title race on our hands this year. Usually they fall apart in the second half of the year, but you never know. And for once, we're not dominating this side of things either. We've not really got going yet. That's what we hope to do today. So a few players out. Milinkovic out, Weisbrook out, Sivera, I don't know who that is, but I've broken his little finger. He's out as well. As you can see, Arsenal beat Legia 6-0. So yeah, I think the group, they're going to get absolutely lambasted in every match. Their basic battle is against PSV and hoping that everyone else beats PSV as well. And maybe they could sneak into third and get into the next round of the Europa League. I don't know. Probably not likely though. 3-1 would have been better for them. Feels like we play Juventus every bloody game, every single season. So let's do a quick pick. They want me to play Carroll, but I don't think that's a sensible idea. I'd much rather play Zvigawa and then have Grandi up front. Gorosito and Saavedra. Do I want him or Henningsen? I want Henningsen actually today. Orozco and Silva is fine. I rested Olivier because I genuinely think that he's going to do a better job in the first team than Vadim Ivanov at the moment, to give you an idea. Poirier and Freitas. Ooh. No, I think we're going to bring Panda back in. Albarracin, and of course we want Franceschi. On the bench we're going to go with Saavedra, Poirier, Carroll, Treverio, god damn it, Ivanov, Ijak, and Falvela. Now, if you remember, last time we had Juventus in our group, which I think actually was last season, we beat them in the away leg and then lost in the home leg. I don't know if we're going to be able to get away with that this time, but we'll see. At least we have the option to avenge. I think Alan Olivier has been absolutely fantastic for us this season and thoroughly deserves to earn his place in the starting 11 for the first choice, frankly. Gorosito's also been phenomenal too, so both of those two really, really good. See what we're capable of. 33 minutes in and there's not been a single highlight. We got a lot of the ball, and I'm tempted to just do that so we've got a bit more space to play into. I think we've got to move the pace up. And CSKA Moscow are beating PSG because, of course, they are. Gorosito bends it wide. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Equaliser. Wow, that was god-awful. I mean, worst comes to worst, I would take a 0-0 draw away in Italy because that would give us a good chance against them in terms of head-to-head. Possession all over the shop here, just not creating much with it so far. Because if not, this is shaping up as one of the worst matches I think I've ever seen. And a big tackle there. We just want to come and find a late goal or something, anything. We really are lacking. Uh-oh, Martin's ball in, headed away by Grandi. Uh-oh, Rodney. Cleared away. So Vigawa's going to bring that down. Okay, better. Goes past one. And he's lost the ball, but Henningsen's picked it up. We've got nobody running into that spot. Oh, Gorosito's in! Good save from Simon. First real opportunity of the match. Gorosito probably could have done better there, frustratingly. Gorosito's ball in again. Cleared away. Pandurovic, can he get the shot away? Oh, another corner. Oh, I was offside that time. Feeling a bit out of ideas in this one, to be honest. We just have to sort of keep doing what we're doing and hope we can... Oh, Triviero! Blocked. Jeff Enrique, somebody just slide in and tackle the lad, please. No way. Oh, good save from Franceschi at the other end. I guess I'd take a 0-0, I suppose. Juve have just done the exact same thing with their system that they did against us in the later stages of the game against them in the home leg last time. I'm a bit concerned about that. Neato, because it did manage to get them the goal in the end. Oh, PSG have got the winner in theory. Mahmoud, good block. Just don't lose, really, is the key thing to this match. Mahmoud, why are we letting him all the way through here, lads? If you could avoid that. Oh, God, men over. No. Good block. Breakaway chance. Silva, please. Oh, Silva whips one in. Headed. Oh, and it's... Oh, Freitas was offside anyway, and that's going to be 0-0. We haven't conceded a goal in Europe yet. We've scored a few goals too. We've got a 0-0 away at Juventus. I think this is good in terms of us getting second spot in this group still. It keeps them down where they need to be, and hope that we can come up with something massive against PSG, and maybe we could have a crack at actually winning this group, but I think it's unlikely. Anyway, let's go to that now. Right then, back. Couple of games off camera, and then it's PSG time. So first up, I decided to try moving the striker back to being a complete forward again, and we looked all right against Wisła, to be honest. A really solid performance. Albarracin grabbed a goal, Waterberg got one, and of course, Mateusz Vigawa slotting home a penalty. Decent amount of chances created. We hit the target a lot. Didn't get a huge amount of long shots. Really solid performance. But then it kind of went the other way in the next game as a 0-0 draw against Zag. We just could not break them down. Still, decent number of shots on target, decent number of shots. Not too many long shots still. So I do think we're having less long shots overall, but we just couldn't fashion as many chances. Still lots of the ball though, and a 0-0 draw. Zag are a decent team. Not as good as they were, but yeah, frustrating. But today, we're back against PSG, and that's the main thing. Juve beat CSKA 1-0 away from home, so it is very much in the balance. If we come up with a win today against PSG, I think that is a huge step forward, really. Because if we were to lose, it's basically a two-way battle between us and Juve, just like it was last season, for who's going to get that second spot. And I'm a little bit concerned about that one, because I think Juve might have what it takes to get some points off of PSG. So, yeah, although they didn't do it initially, did they? So, I don't know, we'll have to see. But if we can beat PSG, then I think that starts to lay the groundwork for us potentially having an opportunity to win this group. If we can beat CSKA in the other match as well, that would then give us what? That would put us on to 10 points. We'd still have a Juve home game in there as well. But we'll see. do a quick pick around just to move some stuff. Lisek should be available. They want to put Carroll in, but Lisek is back. He's not fully match fit yet, but he is ready to come back into the squad, and we need him, really. Now, who do we go for up top? Grandi or Zvigawa? Zvigawa's just played better, so he's going to come in. I've rested Henningsen for the last game, so he could come back in as well. Shabal is back, but I'm tempted to go with Olivier again, just to keep him in the team, because I think he deserves it. Albracin's been excellent this season so far. Freitas and Poirier, probably. Yeah, we'll give him a try, and then we'll obviously give Franceschi in goal. So the bench is going to be Icak, Pandurovic, Carroll, Grandi, Rosa, Saavedra, and Triverio. God, why am I struggling with that one so bad? Icak put in an incredible performance for Poland's under-21s. They beat, I think it was Luxembourg or someone, like 12-0. But he got a hat-trick and 4 assists in the same game. He's only 16 and he's playing for the under-21s already. We've got Carroll, Zvigi, and Lisek all in the Polish national team squad. And Lisek, I think Carroll actually has more caps now for Poland than Lisek does. Yeah, just checked. Lisek has 2 caps for Poland, and yet Carroll has 3. I don't understand why. Zvigi's up to 7 now and has got 3 goals. With any luck, Nestor will put in a similar performance to that which he did whilst playing for Bayern. So, yeah. Since it is the home game, we're going to go and actually try and push them a bit. I don't really know how well this is going to go. I just don't know. Zvigi is a complete forward today. I don't know. We just look a bit toothless in the league. So we're going to stay on positive, but I am going to just up the passing directness a little bit, I think. Maybe just start with both of these up a little bit higher. I don't know. We need something. We've yet to concede a goal in the Champions League so far this season, which is a definitely good sign. We've definitely started to improve defensively, but we just sometimes lack a little bit with the attacking side of the game, strangely. Maybe now that Blaise Lisek is back, his link-up has been really nice with Gorosito and the like. So, Zvigawa! Oh, headed wide. Nice start. Good stuff. I'm also going to be keeping an eye on Legia's result at home against Barcelona. Probably unlikely to come up with anything good there, I'd sense. Noe. Have they got 2 players in the team called Noe? Oh, what on earth was that? Okay. Sorry, do we have a right back? Wait. It's going to be given. Goal's given. We're 1-0 down. What the... Why was he able to be so completely open when this ball's put across? Look how... There's nobody near... How is he onside, firstly? But why was no one at all near him? What I would say is we've kept a lot of the ball so far, and they've not had any other shots since then. And we've definitely dominated the match, but we are behind. So, yeah. Make of everything else what you will, but that's certainly where we're at here. Militao, don't you dare let them have another one. Cleared away. Zvigi's got it. Right, breakaway chance. We've got men surging forward. One of them is Lisek. Gorosito's with him. Can he knock it inside for him? He might. He's through. Good save from Merritt again. And we've been really, really good in this first 15 minutes. I think if we carry on like this for the rest of the game, we will find chances. Just unfortunate to be a goal down so far. Zvigawa heads it down. Freitas. Zvigawa. Back for Silva. Blocked. Oh my goodness. We're battering PSG in the first half. And we're a goal down. Please, Pendulum, do me something. We pray to the Pendulum gods in the hope that they will deliver us from evil, because we've been really, really good from an attacking perspective in this first half, and we've been mugged off a little bit so far. Gorosito, let's have this. Go on, son. Zvigi's through again. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's 1-1, and we thoroughly deserve that equaliser. What a performance in the first half this has been. Zvigi's 5th goal of the year. Gorosito, this all comes from just playing on the break, basically. But Gorosito is so good at this, at picking these little balls just in behind teams, and Zvigi is actually getting better and better at finishing those off. Great performance so far. I think we can turn this into a victory. We're very fortunate not to be... Gorosito and Lisek are going to be absolutely key here. Lisek, round the side for Gorosito. Go on, pick out Zvigi. You know you want to. Finds Henningsen. Oh, drills it wide. To have this many shots in the first half against PSG is truly incredible. And Legia are beating Barca. That's even better than what we're doing. Gorosito's free kick now. Oh, hits the crossbar as well. Gorosito on the rebound. Hits the post on the rebound. Oh my god. I think that right there might be the most how are we not in front in this game first half I've ever seen. Performance-wise, stunning. And they've had 1 shot on target and it's gone in. Their only opportunity of the entire match. We should be winning 2 or 3-0. Oh god, please, Pendulum, give me something. Lisek whips one in. Zvigawa cleared away. I might have to put Zvigi back out onto the other side soon and bring on Grande up front, just so that we've got a bit of energy for Lisek back. Oh, and Henningsen's in! And, oh my god! How many times? It says we've only hit the woodwork twice. I feel like I've seen us hit the woodwork at least 4 times so far. Lisek's ball. Zvigawa headed away. Here we go. And it's 1-1 between Legia and Barcelona, which is still amazing. Grande, and it's out for a corner. It's always a risk going to attacking, but we've got to do something in this match. Rursa goes a bit shorter this time for Gorosito. Can he pull it across for someone? Grandi, Zvigawa. Oh, bends it wide. I actually don't believe it. I'm lost for words as to how we've not won this football match. What do you have to do anymore? I mean, Christ on a freaking bike. We had chances, we had shots, we had everything in this match, and somehow it's a 1-1 draw. Oh, God. I've never seen us play so good against such a good team and somehow come out with so little from the game. One of these days, we're going to get some luck in a row. Not even luck. It's not even luck we needed. We just needed to get what we deserve. Whatever. That being said, though, Legia Warszawa getting a 1-1 draw at home to Barcelona. Now that, with their former player scoring against them, is a hell of an achievement for them. And they're actually, amazingly, gone into second in their group at the moment, because the only team Arsenal have beaten is them. That group is getting very weird. So, next episode, things are about to get even more spicy as we head away from home for a couple of games, away to Paris Saint-Germain. I think we have to try and avoid defeat there to keep things tight in this group, and then we have to go to Russia and pick up another victory. That will send us on at 8 points going into that final home game against Juventus again. Please don't get the curse of match day 4. That's always match day 4 is where things start to flip. But hopefully we can avoid that this year. We've actually not lost a game in any competition so far this season, which is nice to see. So if you've enjoyed this episode, in spite of the fact that it's been a bit drawy, then drop a like on the video. That would be good as well. And yeah, let me know if you thought the pendulum swung in our direction. I don't think so, but there you go. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.